And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sideline. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Greg, this matchup features 2 teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical, but they want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Knocks it loose. Here's Champagnie. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
The future Hall of Famer Chris Paul at it again.
Fox passes to DeRozan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldrich.
Hey, Kevin spoke earlier with Mike Brown. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Nice crossover to get that one.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Paul. He's a good and again another assist.
And when it comes to the most proficient floor generals right now, he tops the list.
And looking at past great point guards, floor generals in the NBA, he's still right at the top. At least top 3.
Yeah, only John Stockton and Jason Kidd are ahead of him. And he's close to Kidd's mark right now. That's the next domino to fall.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
some of the stats for De'Aaron Fox. 9th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Barnes kicks to Paul. Pass to Barnes. Sabonis against Wembanyama. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Timberwolves. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Champagnie. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Lakers. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Castle. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Castle's got 5 points so far. Fox dishes to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Paul. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Paul's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. DeRozan inside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Paul passes to Champagnie. Here he goes, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's Fox following the basket by Chris Paul, and Fox gets it to go.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Monk's checked in for Ellis. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
For three, Murray. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They throw good, Murray.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball, he rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fox against Paul. And another three for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Paul outside. Offline with his 3. Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
And here are the Kings now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA thanks. DeRozan for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. DeRozan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Vassell outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Castle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Collins checked in for Barnes, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell.
What's up?
And it's the Kings with the ball. They're leading by 8, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
For Sacramento, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Throw good, Murray.
And the versatility around Murray, it's intriguing. A young forward with plenty of upside.
Lyles checked in for the Kings. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And Fox gets it to go.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Spurs trail by 12. Vassell outside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
It's Fox with the drop. And it's Fox with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. That one good for 2.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
3-pointer, Fox.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Here's Johnson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
3-pointer, Fox. A 3-pointer is right on target. Fox has got 36.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Vassell. Last time out, he had 14 points.
And now, Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
Monk with the ball. Chris Paul covering. 3-pointer. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Monk. Fox has got 39.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Paul, and there's the drive, and he makes good on the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 assists. Here's Lyles, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the paint, and finish off by Collins.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Good, another from 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Paul scoring on a gorgeous play. Paul's got 12 in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
DeRozan, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Paul dishes to Johnson.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Right side Sabonis. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell, that's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Sacramento leading by 15. Kevin Huerter is out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And here's Jones following the 3 from Sabonis. Johnson outside. Launches it. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, the quick response from Johnson. He goes right back at him with the 3.
Here's McLaughlin. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Jones looking for an opening over Monk. Here's Collins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Collins has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sabonis gets the bucket.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring. It reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a 6-man.
Now, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Here's Jones. Still without a basket. Pass to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Sabonis, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he gets it to go.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
McLaughlin, the pass to Herter. Here's the three. Another three for Sacramento.
And that's back-to-back threes. He just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Kings, right on their heels as they've got the next best record. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jones against Monk. And the basket by Jones.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Fox kicks to Monk. From downtown, good, and a nice assist from Fox. Monk's got 6.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a deep three from Fox. And another three for Sacramento.
And that's how quick Fox can strike. He just needs a second to pull up.
Outside, Jones. It's Vassell on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Three-pointer, Fox. A rebound by the Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And the Spurs with possession. The Kings getting the bucket. That one goes. Count it. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
The shot's good from Monk.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Another one falls for San Antonio.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Lyles. And it's Ellison for Malik Monk. The Spurs making a switch here. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
DeRozan passes to Herter. Another three for Sacramento.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Zach Collins. And Castle is subbed in for Trey Jones. On defense, the Kings. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Stolen by Ellis. The wide open look here for Fox. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Timeout called by the Kings. Good time now to bring up the league leaders in field goal percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. And fifth on the list is Sabonis.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland. And good! He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Yep, it counts. Ellis has got 5.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
Julian Champagnie.
Wembanyama looking it over. Poked loose. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The 8 thanks. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Ball against Fox from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter. Fox finds DeRozan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Castle. To Paul. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Paul's got 21.
CP usually is trying to create his own shot, so when he has these standstill jumpers, that's easy money.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's Sabonis. And it's good off the back rim and in. 19 points in the game.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Paul with the ball. He's got 21. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Barnes has got 9 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Herter kicks to Sabonis. Over Wembanyama. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Here's Wembanyama.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And having a whale
of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a 3 on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 11 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul's fingerprints all over this game. He's been really effective.
Good, he hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last-second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.